I have for you the top 2 best ways you can make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. When I say a lot of money, I'm talking about millions upon millions. Now, there's a cool, sweet little trick I'm going to show you later on in the video that'll make you even more money with these 2 money methods right here. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Now, the first money method I picked right here in GTA Online is Vincent's good old mission right here, the Cluckin Bell Heist. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, everybody in GTA 5 Online can do this mission, even at rank 1. And the cool part about this, later on in the video, I'm going to show you a sweet little trick where you can make even more money with this heist. Now, I start off the heist with tremendous energy. I feel like a fat guy walking to a buffet right when they open. I'm like, wow, this is tremendous right now. And the best part about this, I can skip the intro now. I'm just loving what I'm seeing right now. So I popped out of this box right here. I smell like taco season and probably onions. Not a good mix. But as I turn my fat neck to the right here, I can actually destroy this little box. Now, this little box actually has like stuff in this room right here. But once I destroy it, this man gets alerted. He's like, what was that? So he delivered it night. But if I got extra stuff for doing the setups, it'll be in this room right here. I got some health. I got some cool gosh darn luggage. Listen, I'm doing tremendous things in this one little room. Now, the cool thing about this heist right here, I'm going to do a silent sneaky. I mean, I'm going to be that little fart you just squeeze out and nobody heard it, but they can smell it. So I whipped up 2 nights to these guys right here. They didn't see it coming. Another electrical box to my top left I got to take care of. Now, as you see right there, I don't know how to aim in this game at all. Literally, I'm terrible at this game, but I'm so rich, right? Now, I'm going to open this nice door right here. There's a guy. This guy walking back and forth. He's getting his steps in. Listen, he has a couple pounds to lose. I could take him out right now, but listen, it's not that time of day. Now, if I take him out right here, people are going to see things, and I don't want nobody to see anything. So I turned my double chin over here to my left, and I saw a corner. That corner has my name on it. So using my IQ of like 3, I said, you know what? Let me get to this corner over here. So I was just sitting there for like 5 minutes, and this guy, honestly, he's slow. Look at this. He popped out of nowhere. He's like a turd when you flush it, and it comes back. I can't get rid of this thing, but I'll try my best. So bada boom, bada bing. I had 3 other guys right here. This guy didn't see it coming. These 2 guys here, I don't know what they're talking about. Whatever it is, it's not good. Now right here I have options. I could take out this guy to my left, or I could take the guy to the right, but I said, no what? Hold on. Let me just sit back for a couple seconds. Let me assess the situation going on right now. So I got him on a little angle right there, and I took this guy out. And these 2 guys in the distance are just walking. They want nothing about this. So right here I got real happy, like a fat guy at a buffet. This is his 5th plate in. Listen, I'm not here to judge. I have a friend whose tattoo says only God can judge him. But today I'm going to judge. If you're 5 plates in a buffet, you might want to see somebody or maybe a gym. So right here I got to go downstairs. Listen, there's 3 guys down here. They're having fun. There's no music playing. I don't play this game with sound. Am I weird? Yeah. Am I highly intelligent and skilled? No. But I'm feeling good, though. You know, it's one of those things. So I took out these 3 guys down here. Now, down here, there's some stuff just chilling. I gotta scoop it up. Listen, only my duffel bag can hold so much. So I started scooping up all the cane. It's like a Chipotle when they're scooping up the food, and you know they're not giving you a lot, and you ask yourself, this is $12? I'm gonna punch this burrito. Listen, I'm gonna come out of the closet right now and say this. If my burrito's less than a pound of Chipotle, I'm walking straight out. This is a metaphor I'm talking about. Rockstar, there's so much cane here, I get less money than the gosh darn Cayo heist. Where is the mathing? Listen, I may sound like an angry giant, 6'4", scared of heights, but I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm just pointing out the facts in life right here. What I'm saying is, Rockstar, we want a little more beef on our burritos. Give us a little bit higher payout on this mission right here. So I eventually got all the cane, the first part of it done. Time to get myself upstairs. But upstairs, there's a lot of problems going to arise. I can tell you right here, I'm a little uncoordinated. So I got upstairs and I walked through these doors right here, and I think I startled this man. He was talking to his wife's boyfriend on the phone, and he's like, oh, what's this guy? I'm like, dude, chill, bro. And I missed every shot. Can you believe this? I was on the edge of the flat earth right there. I was like, oh, jeez, and I'm actually somewhat scared now. I'm like, I get myself out of here, because if somebody heard that or saw that, there's gonna be a lot of problems arising, because I'm doing silent and sneaky. I mean, the pressure is rising. You ever have a fart trapped in your stomach, but you start laughing and it starts coming out and it starts going with the laugh? Listen, it's a great time. I was like, okay, nobody heard that. We're having a great time now. So over here, there's 2 other guys right here in this little warehouse right here. I wanted to make sure not to mess up, because I can tell you right here, I'm slipping and sliding like a fat man in oil. It's not a great time for me right now in this game, because I can't, see straight. Don't want to self-diagnose myself, but my lazy eye starts wandering on its own time. So look at this right here. I got 2 crates. Now, this is a pro tip. If this is your first time ever doing this little heist right here, go and get the last 2 crates to the warehouse. Figure out which one is and open it up. But look at this right here. I can tell you 100% of the time, it's always going to be the last 2 crates. And if you don't believe me, watch this right here. Open this crate. I can guarantee you. Look at this right there. The last and final of the gosh darn secondary loot we got. Bada boom, bada bing. We're doing tremendous. Time to get myself out of this mess. And I'm feeling good, because I know in this method right here, I'm making a whole bunch of money. But I have a little bogey on my hands right here. I know my hands are fat and pudgy. I can hold a lot of things on it. But right here, maybe I can't hold on to this guy. It's going to take him out. And sometimes when I'm doing this part right here, I miss the shots. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's just my, stick drift on my controller, even though it's not the part of the controller using stick drift, but that's an excuse I'm going to use. So bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Now it's time to chafe. I'm chafing over here to this little table. There's no keys, but wait, Dude, you gotta watch out. There's a guy wandering over here. Not this guy, but this guy right here to turn his fat neck. I gotta watch out for this guy because this guy's getting his steps in. Listen, I'm gonna wait him out. And then once he comes in the right spot, I'm gonna take him out. Because if somebody sees something, they're gonna say something. You know, it's like those signs you see in New York City. See something, say something. As you see here on the wall, it says it right there for us. Work safe. Work smart. That's exactly what we're going to do right here. So his friend turned the corner. Time to take out this guy. And this guy to my left, this is a man walking about. Bada boom, bada bing. Great. Now I only have 3 NPCs left in this place because I'm doing everything silent and sneaky. Right here, I put my butt against the wall. And I'm waiting for this guy over here to start walking. Listen, I don't want to be seen. The last 3 guys. Imagine being seen at this part of the mission right here. Nothing wrong with it. I'd be a little sad because I'm like, I did this so far. And now NPCs are starting to spawn because if they start seeing me and stuff like that, guess what? They're never going to stop respawning. It's going to be a whole entire mess. So after feeling like eternity, the guy started walking. So that means now I can take out his friend and take out the last 2 over here. And the cool thing about this is, oh, there's no more NPCs going to spawn in this gosh darn warehouse. I took out his last 2 friends. I forgot about the keys. Can you believe that? Were the keys the whole entire time there? I don't know if they were. Look at them. I don't think the keys were there the whole entire time. I think I'm starting to see things. So time to get myself into the office. Now, 2 ways I can get myself into the office. The keys, or if I want to go the aggressive way, I can hit the doorknob. But me personally, I'm a nice man. I'm not going to hit the doorknob because I know it takes a lot to replace this. I did a lot of property damage so far in this gosh darn mission. Don't want to do any more. Now right here, I'm using my fat pudgy fingers to touch the gosh darn computer. And guess what? Time to use the double chin device. This thing here is going to figure out how many double chins are in this gosh darn warehouse. Now, to make myself go faster, I go in first person for the double chin finder. And I can tell you this right here, makes this part go a lot faster. You ask yourself, what's this cool device? What does it do? Well, this cool little device right here is going to be giving me the codes. Now, I don't know the codes until it gives me them. And to tell you the truth, when it gives me the codes, I forget them. So I eventually came to the last computer. And I tell you about these codes right here. Look at this here. It's going to start spitting out codes. This is what my brain looks like when I'm trying to read a sentence. That's why I don't have scripts when I do my videos. Everything's improv because I can't read. So bada boom, bada bing, 837439. I remember that somewhat. Now it's time to punch those codes into the safe. I can tell you this right here. Gosh darn miracle that I actually got all the letters even though I said it out loud. I'm going to do some more property damage. The last of the property damage. I promise Cluckin Bell. I'm going to just take out this last electrical box and now the gate's going to open. I got 3 stars. Listen, the pressure's building. No worries because the pressure's going to get released because you know when you fart in the toilet bowl and you get that little breeze, like a little ocean breeze on your butt. You're like, wow, that was good. This is like the farthest thing from that pleasure. But you know, we're gonna get this thing here done right way. You can take out these guys over here. There's like 4 guys back here. I have no problem taking them out. Literally, if I was a rank 1 player, I can probably do this with no eyes. I'm basically a bat at that point right here. I know sonar, right? They do sonar, right? I don't know bats, but there's a guy looking at me right now through the window. He's winking at me. He's not a threat just yet until he breaks in. So right here, we got 2 other guys right here. I want to make sure to take them out fast and easy because if they see me, listen, there's gonna be a lot of problems. So it's time to get myself in the garage. So anyways, look at this. Look at this. You think I'm going to roll in style? Yeah. This is a Soccer Mom 3000 car right here. You know, she got Capri Suns from the front to the back. Listen, we're doing tremendous things here. Now, right here, ask yourself, Deb, where are you going to take the gosh darn minivan to? Listen, this Soccer Mom is going to drive all the way on the gosh darn railroad tracks. The world's a little bit more safer when the Soccer Mom's off the road. That's the thing I got to say right here. Now, there's no trains running on this tracks because the Soccer Mom's on it right here. Now, right here, I'm just going to keep on driving. There's 2 tunnels. You know, these 2 tunnels, don't worry about it because once you go through the tunnels, you might say, Deb, that might be a train popping up. I have never seen a train ever on this mission ever. So right here's the first tunnel. Now, I'm going to lose the stars when I get myself past the second tunnel. Now, the cool thing about this mission, if you didn't know, I can actually use my gosh darn personal vehicle. Forgive me, that's my flip personality's coming out. So now I'm out of the tunnel, I can get my personal vehicle because I'm ditching the gosh darn Soccer Mom car. Now, it's time to drive to Vincent. But yes, yourself, Dib, you're going to get yourself more money for this mission than average? Yeah. Yeah, they got the 2 best money methods right here. I'm showing you in GTA 5 line. Trust me, we can make a lot of money from this. So right here, giving myself $500,000 right there. That's tremendous. But trust me right here, you do not want to miss this most important thing right here I'm about to do. So right here, I'm going to go to online. I'm going to manage characters right here. Ask yourself, Deb, what are you doing, you crazy person? I'm going to do this right here. I picked this and go to my second character. Listen, my second character, we're not going to judge him. We're going to call him Dirt Stain. It's a great name. I actually got in trouble on the RP server for having that name. And I never played another RP server after that. So I got my second cat. I said, okay, what are you doing? So I loaded my haggard apartment that smells like cat piss. And I came over here to Vincent's place. Now, I did all the setups. The great thing about this, I can do this back to back. Now, the cool thing about this right here, since I can do it back to back, this is my second character who's new basically in GTA 5 line. Meaning I'm going to get myself a bonus for doing this my first time. Yeah, I had to do the setups over again, but it's my new character. I'm getting myself some nice little bonus for doing this little mission right here. So I eventually got done with the Cluckin Bell Heist 2.0, and it gave me another $500,000. That's $1 million I made so far. But wait, since it's my first time doing this in GTA 5 Online on my second character on my main account, they're gonna give me a bonus. Might be asking yourself, if you're pulling somebody's leg, I'm not touching anybody's leg. Look at this, $250,000 extra. This is an IQ of probably higher than I ever thought, because both my players share the same bank account. That's tremendous. Now, since this faucet's on, it don't turn off. This thing's broken. Listen, we're gonna make more money here. My second money method. That's probably the best money method in GTA Online. So Dirt Stain looking like a stain of the dirt right here. Got himself a submarine. Now, you ask yourself, Dib, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Is there something wrong with that brain? Why are you doing a Cayo Perico heist on your second character for the first time? Well, a lot of money is going to be made right here. So I roll in and start right here on my cool little Vice City boat. Now, Rockstar, you're always driving me into a wall, aka this gosh darn cliff over here. If you didn't know this, if I drive this way, I actually hit those rocks every time. But I'm not done yet. There's more rocks to hit because this boat can fly. If you didn't know this, if you hit this little bump right here, watch this. Look how high I actually got. How's nobody seen this on the gosh darn map? Nobody saw that. Listen, I did a tremendous move right here. Now I'm going to park my boat in the parking zone because I don't want to be too rude. Listen, I don't want to leave it out in the battle. So I'm going to park it right here. And I hope nobody notices a new big old red little submarine boat right there. But now it's time to get myself the cannon. Now, since I'm doing this my first time with my second character, a lot of problems are going to arise. But I know a couple ways to get past these problems. Now, this little lever right here, I'm going to push down because the cane. Remember the cane I was talking about at the beginning of the video? Listen, there's more here, and I get more money for this cane. I don't know what the product is. I don't know what's going on, but I knew this right here. This guy to my right and these cameras got to be taken care of. Also, watch out for those cameras. Sometimes there's two of them. There's like a decoy, and there's a real one. I don't know why, but right here, I got stuck between time and space. I'm like, what's going on here? So bada boom, bada bing. And I'm back to the scooping right here at Chipotle. Like I said before, take notice because I'm screwing up a lot and I'm putting a lot in my gosh darn duffel bag. My duffel bag is getting heavy, just like how my burritos are supposed to be Chipotle. Listen, I'm not pointing fingers because if I can, I'm pointing my fat punch fingers straight at you. Now right here, I got a little startled. I gotta be honest with you. This man came out of nowhere. I was too focused about the Chipotle talk. This man started walking. I'm like, what? I think I can get around this guy. And look at this, I did a cool Tom Brady move, and I danced around the corners of the edges of the flat earth, and I said, you know what, let me jump in this water right here. This water is refreshing. You ever jump into water on a hot day, and it feels so good? Probably nothing how this feels, because tell you the truth right here, I got a duffel bag full of cane. I got to get myself the little pliers right here, because it's my first time doing this my second character on my main account, so problems will arise. So I want to get myself this cool little dirt bike over here, because this guy's going to start wandering, and trust me right here, I didn't want to be seen by this guy because this may or not be my 8th time doing this mission right here. So I had to make sure to get this dirt bike the right way. Once he walked away, I'm like, okay, it's my time. Hopefully he doesn't hear. He doesn't hear fat footsteps, but does he hear the motor of this gosh darn dirt bike? No. But now it's time for me to get myself a disguise because I don't want to be seen by nobody. Now, but ask yourself, Div, why are you going to Jurassic Park right here? Where can you possibly be going right now? Well, I gotta get myself a little disguise because I don't want to be seen. This is an easy way to do this heist right here. I don't know why people do it the hardest way possible. I do it the easiest way possible, and it takes a little bit more time, but listen, time isn't real. Well, they put clothes right here on this little dock. I'm like, okay, let me get the gosh darn clothes because my little bald head is gonna fry in the sun right here. So I said, you know what? Let me change the clothes, and I put a hat on my bald head. Listen, there's a perk for this. You won't get that glare from that bald head, and I won't get a sunburn. But look at this. There's a whale on the beach. Listen, they're starting to evolve. Maybe this guy has legs, but I'm gonna do the only thing that's possible I can possibly do for this whale right here. I'm gonna use it as a Tony Hawk ramp with this. Bada boom, bada bing. Tony Hawk somewhere smiling. Unlike Jeff Bezos' wife, who has too much Botox. So look at this right here. Div, where can you possibly be going? Right now I'm going back to Jurassic Park. Actually came over here to the Velocipede to my left. I'm like, okay, where am I? There's so much gosh darn vegetation on PC that I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, let me come over here because I gotta get myself the cane. Because I want the most money with doing this solo. I can do the glitch with gold, but I'm not gonna do that right here. I actually thought I'm gonna miss my shot right here. I got so scared. Look at this right here. Bada boom. I thought I was going to miss. My heart was in my mouth. But right here, I did scare the locals. I didn't mean to, but I had to take out this camera right here. Listen, there was no duplication glitch on that camera right there. We're doing tremendous. But I also had to take out this guy over here. He can hear me opening the gate, I think, because only time in this mission they can hear stuff is not footsteps, but they hear a little chain rattle and they get alerted. Also, I had to make sure to take out the camera because my luck, the camera would see the body and says, Dip, guess what? You got to start over again. So bada boom, bada bing. Time to get myself right here. More cane, more scooping I'm going to be doing right here. So I started scooping up all the cane, and I started to realize, did they nerf this thing again? Because usually I get $400,000. I got $399,000. Rockstar, you could have just boosted that up by $700. I don't know math, but it sounds right. But right now, I had to go back into Jurassic Park to find my gosh darn dirt bike. I don't know where this thing actually went. Look, it's popped up right there. But wait, Dib. How are you going to get yourself into the compound? Do you have any cool devices to get yourself in there? Do you have the cool little Batman little thing? No, I don't. I'll tell you the truth right here. I'm just going to do a wheelie and go as fast as possible to the compound. You ask yourself, Div, why could you ever do such a thing? So when my fat self leans my double chin back, look at this, I saw it doing a wheelie. It makes my bike go a little bit faster. Time is against me in this mission right here. I gotta do it under 15 minutes to get myself to elite challenge, and we know we're all elite. If you're elite, drop in the comments below the letter E and I'll heart every one of those comments. Now I'm trying to think of ways to get myself into the compound. Usually I take the truck, I use a cool little Batman hook, but today I said, you know what? I'm going to go against the odds today and actually cause some problems. If I had $1 every time they notice me right there at the intersection, I'll have like $5. So right here, I'm going to do a cool little Tom Cruise move. Wouldn't recommend it. Tom Cruise told me to do it, so I did it. I'm actually surprised I landed, but sometimes I hit these little like sticks. You see these sticks? I hate these sticks with a passion. If I hit one of those sticks, I fly off the bike like a gosh darn plane at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Trust me, it's one of those things. Now right here, I'm going to get myself into the compound. Dib, which maneuver you doing? Well, I can actually get myself this truck right here. It's my favorite truck. This truck right here lets me get into the compound, but my luck, if I night the guy right here, they're going to see bodies. I'm going to end up punching my monitor right here with my good old fat fist. Probably going to cause no damage, but hey, it's a lot of work, and I don't want to break a fat sweat. So I came over here to the compound, give him a little honkaroo. You couldn't hear it because I play this game with no sound, but over here, I said, you know what? Maybe somebody over here has some codes. Now, I'm going to hide my bike because I don't want them seeing this bike. My luck, they see the bike, like, where's this guy get this bike from? I'm going to hide it over here next to this gosh darn little house. So right here, I got to do a cool move. I got to use my brain for this one right here and wait for this guy to walk away. But his friend's guarding the door, so he might have the code. So bada boom, bada bing, he has the codes. Can you believe it? I'm going to take out his friend too because he might see his body. So I'm going to pick up the codes. I'm going to get my fat little pudgy fingers. I'm going to press it right into this thing and get myself into the compound just like that. Now that I'm in the compound, there's actually a cool way to do this if I came from the submarine. If I came from the sub, I would actually stick against this wall and they wouldn't see me for some apparent reason. Maybe I'm basically one with the wall right here. But right here, there's no guards. I can literally just run up the stairs. But this guy, listen, usually they have red cones. Now they're blue. Listen, they don't know what color to pick. I'm not here to judge. My favorite color is blue. So I'm not upset. Now this guy's starting to move. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. I could take him out, but it's just a lot of problems. And trust me, I don't want any problems. I want that easy peasy lemon squeezy type of money. But this guy over here on the stairs, I could take him out, but today I'm going to let this guy live because, listen, he's causing no problems. And he can't see or hear me, so it's pretty darn good. So I'm going over here to this man's office. Smells like farts. Rockstar, this better be $500,000, $399,000. How much do I get? Gosh darn it. I'll be honest with you, I think every time I do this heist, I'm getting less money. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But now it's time to use this little fat pudgy finger cloner device thing right here. And I punched my fat fingers in here and got myself downstairs. I'm actually hyped I got the clampers because I did this once in the past where I actually didn't have them. And I put the gosh darn sticky boy on there and it blew up and it caused a lot of problems for me. Trust me, you want the clampers. Now, since it's my first time doing this on my second character on my main account, they're going to give me something for this gosh darn little safe right here. I'm going to put the codes in. The codes in, I got the money. Look at this. I'm not judging. I'm not hating. But I got $1.5 million right there. I'm feeling good. But listen, this turd's not out of the toilet bowl just yet. I'm gonna fight against the current. But notice right here, this little turd that could. And the most easiest way for me to get out of this place is avoiding the juggernaut and just walking through the front door. I swear that's exactly a great way to do this. I want to make sure not to push this guy. Listen, I don't push when I'm walking, especially if I go to the bathroom. I'm walking fast and steadily. But I gotta wait for this guy over here to walk. Now once he's walking, it's time for me to run. Now since he's out of my way, the juggernaut's nowhere near me. It's time to get myself out of here through the front of the gate. Listen, I'm doing tremendous things right here. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Now for me, this is probably the easiest way to get out of here. Listen, I'm not doing any other way. This is probably the easiest way to get out of here. So I came out here. I got this guy's bike. Listen, I'm a man of dirt bikes in this mission right here. Now I don't want to make this man upset. If I get on the right side of the bike, he'll get upset. The left side, he doesn't care. Listen, he's a left side kind of person. Listen, this little pig right here, I gotta get some wings. I gotta fly away. So I'm gonna get my little motorcycle right here and drive to Jurassic Park 3. Listen, I didn't see the new Jurassic Park here. The CGI looks really bad. I just gotta say that. Listen, I love dinosaurs. I love chickens. So I'm gonna have a great time, right? So right here, listen, if I go too fast and I jump off the cliff right here, somebody told me in my comments, Dave, you're not gonna lose money. I did it. I lost money before. So right here, I'm driving with caution. I'm really driving with a lot of caution. I can tell you right here, if I go too fast, go too slow, they're going to lose money. I'm talking about a couple thousands of dollars, Rockstar. Listen, I know I'm not a fan of water, but if I touch water, why do I lose money? And look at this, it just slingshot me. I'm surprised I didn't lose $1 from this, Rockstar, but now it's time to swim. Listen, there's no other way of completing this thing a lot easier than this right here. Those little mines you see, I can touch them. I can literally hug them, and they won't explode. So now it's time for me to swim always to Los Santos. So once I got back, there was a cutscene for 15 minutes because it's my first time doing this. My second character, my main account, and I eventually got done with this cutscene. And guess what? Got paid pretty darn good for this heist right here. I could have got $4.2 million, actually take $1.5 million, but wait. But wait, there's more money being made right here. We're gonna get even more money than that right here. 10 minutes. Listen, 10 minutes of my life. Virtual money, I'll take it. It's bada boom, bada bing. 0 hacks failed. I'm loving what I'm seeing right here. Full loot bags right there. Look at this Chipotle. Full loot bags. 1 point. There has to be. They are doing something. This should be 1.6. I swear they nerfed the payout for these missions right here. So I got back to the lobby right here. Slow the video down and see how much money I get right here for extra money, because it's my first time doing this. My second character on my main account. So I got myself a lot more money than I'm supposed to get. But I have a trick up my sleeve. I came over here to manage characters. Can you see where I'm going with this one? And right now I gotta get rid of Dirt Stain. Listen, he did a great job for me. Maybe some great money. I go back to my main character right here. Now we got rid of Dirt Stain. We'll go over here to Fart Stain. Now she feels like she woke up from a fever dream. You ever have one of those dreams? Never did, to tell you the truth right here. I did have sleep paralysis once. I couldn't move. I felt like a turd in the middle of the road. So right here, but what could you possibly be doing? Guess what? My main character has the heist setups all ready to do, meaning I can jump into the heist. I'm doing the Cluckin Bell back to back. I'm doing the gosh darn Cayo Perico heist back to back. Listen, IQ, even though it's a 3, sometimes it's like a 400. So I jumped back into the Cayo heist with my main character. I'm feeling good. I know I'm getting paid tremendously. So anyways, I started scooping all the cane. I got myself into the compound. Notice down here, I had another safe. Listen, I had to say this right here. I'm so glad it wasn't that cup of the gosh darn necklace. So I got myself off the island as I did before, and I got heist passed. Right here, they give me $1.1 million. Rockstar's doing a Chipotle on me real bad right now, not giving me the beef that I need. If that's great, this is even better right here. Check out this video and make multi-millions of dollars in GTA 5 Online. I'll catch you on it.